A young man identifies a lady who would wish to now go in a very respectful way to go and ask for the hand of the girl from the parents. In a very good way, very respectful way, which is actually approved by the church. Now you find in many occasions, this young man is disappointed of the expectation. Yeah, he may not be able to have everything at hand. Maybe may hustle around and may have like 2 or 3 cows with some goats as the tradition required. So now you see, I don't know, let me just term it as greed. Now you see in our culture here, somebody goes in a respectful manner to go and ask for the hand in marriage. You find a list of things. Around 20, even they will an A4, the paper size A4 from up to down. Then they will turn the other side, listing items for negotiation. You will see that there are 20 herds of cattle being, number of cattle being written there. So now it actually brings fear in these young men. Now, as someone who has already built a family, what is your say about all this?
I'm very, very happy to have shared this experience with you, the viewer. I will not just talk about the Christian family or else whatever, but I will go a little bit wider and talk about the marriage itself, because we came in the knowledge of knowing that really the budget sometimes given to this very guy who wanted to get married is too much, and from there you will see things will begin to scatter. You will not see things the same way. The love is there, everything is okay, but at the end of the day you realize that things will begin to worsen only because of what? Maybe because of the dowries. You will be in demand of giving maybe 40 cows. You are demanded to give what you completely don't have. Why I'd say that I will go a little bit wider is because from the Muslim background, even the only religion that has taken and it has cut across with these dowries or not, they will just give the daughter. You see this. This is from the Muslim background. People realize that they will break down both cultural and the spiritual religious thing, and the father will just say, no, this is a blessing to me, I'm giving my daughter for free. There is no problem. But when you come to a Christian foundation, when you want to have a marriage in a very good and organized way, at the end of the day, you, the very person who wanted to get into the marriage, when you don't have anything, you will find yourself ending in disappointment. Why? It is just about the greediness that our people have. But sincerely, in a Lugbarra culture, we are supposed not even to pay anything. And this is when you want to marry cultural. But if you want to keep your faith with God, in fact, we are to serve God with everything, with our body, with our blessings that God has given, with whatever you have. You have to serve God with all those things. Now you want to keep your relationship with God. But religion will come in, and the person who is supposed to give you a way forward is supposed to be your father-in-law, who will say, yes, this is my daughter, and I'm giving her hand in marriage for free, or whatever little you have is enough for me. But you realize that the cultural people, the relatives of this girl, will begin to have a very big demand.
They will become actually a stumbling block to the whole thing.
Yes, they will become a stumbling block to whatever God has assigned. In fact, if you read the Bible closely, you will understand that there is nothing that is to be said that before you take the hand of a person in marriage, you are supposed to pay this. The Bible, the word of God says that when agupi kambabo, zamba kambabo, badi mechiti isi, mamui madie, mamui makusi. Now, I don't even understand where this idea of saying ikatife mudriku amecha mazamba femiraji yako. Do you know why? We have involved two things at a go. You cannot say at this very time that kanisa ni azini yosudri mamutu. That's why Jesus was able to ask the people that ura piyos zabiadenia the answer kini kaisar ni. No, give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. You see this? And to God, give what belongs to God. Now, if you had, even if you didn't finish, whether you finish, you needed to give if you love your daughter, if you love your son, you need to bring these people together in harmony, to make them to be, to serve God with whatever they have freely. Now, coming to Surumeyo, it is also another thing whereby even the religious people are not, the Atolos, the Oluwazi, whatever that, the Diakonias, the bishops, they are not even involved when it comes to Surumeyo. But greediness has caused the conflict of understanding whereby church will still want to say that we cannot give you wedding, we cannot give you this. And ignorantly, the parent of this very child will also stand, without knowing that yes, we have our portion of that is our duty as the parents, but the life of the person belongs to God. Now, because we are supposed to serve God with whatever we have, you realize that coming to the east of Aja, that's why the Roman Catholic Church background, the Roman Catholic, in my background, they go for wedding. But somebody will say, so-and-so's wedding costed 5 million.
That's now OBIAKU comes in. They normally say that you cut your coat according to your size. Like now here, if I put on bulky, even on TV here, you would see, the viewer will see that this thing is not really fitting me. But because I've cut it, according to my size, the tailor fit it well. Now I am able to, it is fitting me well. So the really aspect of actually trying to compare yourself with somebody else, we really needed to de-associate ourselves from that. Like the aspect of actually something which has now become a culture in our region here is what we call in Central. I've stayed for some good years in Central. It is called Kwanjula. Kwanjula is not our culture. Kwanjula is the Baganda culture, whereby you go and ask for the hand of a lady
in marriage.
Her hand in marriage. So there you just take some sugar, you take salt, you take some soda, you take some gomesi for the in-laws, and some money, some little money. But now coming to our culture here, you see that ladies are actually trying to compare themselves with others. How our Ludbara people used to do. I think sometime back you should be maybe sitting around the elders. What has been your experience?
The very experience I had with the people whom I used to work, whom I used to say, whom I learned from them is those days, this thing today called introduction existed before.
It existed?
Introduction existed before. In fact, these days we are doing something we think we are doing the modern way, or the urban way, or the way we think it could have attracted people's attention. But introduction existed before. Yeah. You needed to visit the girls' people.
When you are still in court.
When you are still it is yet you visit them.
And you introduce
the lady will introduce you to his people. When
you as a man,
when that one is done, and then you realize that these two people will begin to know which family is this, how is their lineage, what this is how this the current world is even moving towards that. It's like we are yet we have just come to the light. But these things existed before, you see that. So you realize that this introduction these days, it will people who want to eat cake. They have abandoned our cultural food. You not even find ondunya there. And maybe if you have a problem with your health, is when you see ondunya. You will not even see some people call ojogo.
Ojogo, yes.
You will not see Ochacha.
The typical African delicacy.
Yes, they will try to bring this sugar and whatever, and everyone will want to show up.
Yeah.
And then you realize that this introduction alone has already added another cost. And this cost is not on nobody, it is on these two couples. Yeah. You see that?
You see that at the end of the day, also sometimes couples run actually to death.
Yeah, that will come. Now here you have spoiled everything. Now this issue of cutting your coat according to your size has already faded away. You don't understand. In fact, some of the things that we are doing, each one of us, sometimes
I want mine to be like
the one. How
Saron, if the one for Saron costed like 5 million, I want mine to be like...
Yes, if things are not worse, mine has to be like 7 million. But if it will be, but I saw the other thing, the dress codes, whatever. Where did you pick these dress codes from? Even some of the dresses that we had those days, when I get to learn to our people, some of them are just cheap. True. And from this cheap, you have already saved the 7 million that you thought will have been for fame. Will sell in fact out.
Sometimes even these people stay in rent.
Yes.
They stay in rent, they don't have a plot, they don't have any other plan of yet going to do investment somewhere and then build their family. They end up like now spending the whole budget on what? On food and decoration and enjoyment, and at the end of the day they also have some debt to pay.
Yes.
Then start again zero.
Now you realize that this couple will begin a miserable life. Why? They have already they did not know about life before. They have not yet gotten into marriage. And this is yet in the introduction part of it. Then the lady will say, this is my husband to be. It is yet to be. It is yet to be. Now you realize that you are staying in rent and you are earning 500 per month. And you are doing a celebration for 7 million. Now your coat has already gone off your size. You now, if it is oversized, in fact it is taking you away. It has lost its direction. It's like so advisable, I could say, if you want to do introduction and you see it is taking 7 million, please you do that introduction in 2 million with 2 million, and then you save the 5 million, have a plot for yourself, because this marriage you are going to stay in, it is endless life. Until death do you both apart, and then you will have a life to live. But if you just wanted to celebrate your future, in fact, selling your birthright for introduction party, it is just a party. It is nothing. People will come, they will eat, they will celebrate that day.
You are chaining yourself.
You are chaining yourself.
You put yourself into prison, and then when these debtors start to come for their collect their debts, then you begin to hide yourself.
Now, the God that you wanted to serve will not be there, based on fact that wedding will also have another direction to take. You said, get that. Wedding alone, you are going to church. Now, these people will begin to say, now we need a nyafra 500 kg.
In fact, okay. the issue here is, as the organizer, you are the one. You are the owner, you are the sole owner, you have the ownership. Before COC,
they will first ask you.
They will first say, Solomon, what do you have now that you have brought the idea? It's a very good idea. Now you have called us as friends to support you. What do you have for us?
Put on the table.
Put on the table. Now, unfortunately, if you have not been, if you have not been like somebody who is financially very,
not all
that, you face a lot of challenges.
Yes.
Of course, now when you are entering into something, actually you are going for war.
In fact, the other problem I see is you need a vehicle.
You need a vehicle.
Now, sincerely, if you wanted to be introduced, does it require a vehicle? You don't even have a bicycle. You don't have a motorcycle. Not even a raksa. Not even this tukutuku. But you are to hire a vehicle. You have never hired a vehicle in your life. What you just enter is where are you going, or Ramachako, how much you pile together, cost is cut, things are, you see that? So coming to the to the family part of it, you realize that the debts will begin to cause you problem. This is what had been causing divorce in families, chaos.
In fact, Solomon, not to cut you short, I've seen a lot of families getting into misunderstanding. At the end of the day, they end up going to pick loans. Loans, you're having a debt here. Again, you're also going to get a loan of which you don't have financial discipline. Part of the money may go to rent. You are not managing the capital that you have got. I mean, the money that you have got as a capital from the, let's say, the money lenders. After 1 month, there's interest. You default, there's another charge. Problem just begins to accumulate like this.
This is before wedding.
Before wedding.
You know, this one has ever caused a problem in our land. Masurulu bara. Introduction aza manele ya ajambose desimiteji mi akuni ni jimida kan komezo de ni jimida irimasuru ini ajeko korowede midisu sende 10 minutes zangu jazursi itadi omu ya gwini adini mi akunu kuba arskuni suru manyaka aja mariachi suru nyabo ata sansi binga koro dai dingero bianvedoko ina yo derache yo diri chandero so anira midi sudu pirisi aje ne di chewaro mitele mungu inzi ile ntemu ale obabara badako tadi mini dia wo bantero zumene kuyersi you have found yourself yet you have taken another direction. You cannot reverse this one. Now it will force you to end the battle that you have begun. Now midi so ni relationship mungu bernede do actual simarima yose sazin sazidi mazichi azidi chovene ngame kodua gare maria now odu azin samega unita mani muzaleni amani su fepe amama su azimi anisende su silinga alfuturu towi alfuturu azia alfuturu aziri de amama nega kene sende de fede amano po chazo bazini ru akumaria bo now midi musu ne your terminal mungu ni injizo anere anzu debo. That's why the Roman Catholic Church fe asidriasi ata sansi emewe di beresi. Why?
In fact, I've been following some mass weddings. You find like 10 people just organized. They say, bring what you have. Then they come, they bless your marriage. After blessing your marriage, you're free to go. Whether you go and take tea, whether you have the party or not, it's upon you. Our viewers, we are taking a break. We'll be right back after here. Remember, we are sponsored by Smara Guest House. We have accommodation, there's conference hall, there's bar, and enough spacious parking yard for you customers who come with vehicles, and there's also nyama choma. Come here and enjoy your the cool breeze here at Smara Guest House, and we also have a Greystone where there's cakes for your birthday, wedding, kwanjula, and any other party. You can also do we can request for outside catering. They will offer to you. The numbers for business is on the scroll bar. Please call this number for any business. If you want to advertise with us, just reach out to this number and you'll be helped. My name is Papa Godfrey, your host for today. Today we are talking about family issues, and basically today we have our guest in the studio, that's none other than Solomon, the prodigal son, who is right here in the studios of AFOTECH Television. My name is Papa Godfrey. We are coming back after this short break.
Are you looking for a comfortable place with conducive environment? The answer is here. Smara Guest House Idiofe offers services like bar, accommodation, DSTV services, conference hall, agent banking, mobile money services, and many more. We also do have a natural and refreshed garden and nyama choma. We have spacious parking yard for our esteemed customers. Come and enjoy our services at affordable price. For bookings and reservation, please call the telephone numbers 0393 194 875 or 0779 221 446. Smara Guest House, your place of comfort.
Jesus, how can you love someone like me? Lover, I'm grateful for your love. Jesus, how can you love someone like me? Lover, thank you for your love.
I'm grateful.
Yes, dear viewer, welcome back from that short commercial break. And remember, AFOTECH Multimedia School is a registered entity, registered with the Ministry of Education and Sports and the National Council of Higher Education. They are offering you opportunities to study with them. There are courses that you can be able to offer. You can study journalism and mass communication, information communication technology, graphics and designing, web designing, and there's so many other professional courses that you can be able to undertake at AFOTECH Multimedia School. It's located along Ediofe Gilgili Road after Smara Guest House. We are still talking about family issue in the program Family Talk with my guest in the studios, none other than Solomon, the prodigal son. My name is Godfrey Andabati, the host for a lot of issues that you have tried to put here along. My question to you as we summarize is, because our time is getting closer to the end, my question to you is, now looking at the cultural aspect, as I did say in the opening of this program, I did say that a young man prepares himself in a very respectful manner to go and ask for the hand of a lady in marriage, and then in turn the man is disappointed and then is overcharged. Of course, the news will not keep, he will not keep it to himself. He will always tell to the friend, and then this will always discourage others. We have seen so many unmarried young men who are supposed to be right now settled. Some of them, they are now doing other things. Even they actually now, those who have been in church, now you find them also going into sinning. The sin of fornication. You see others cohabiting. What could be your last word to the viewer, to the young people, and even to the kinsmen, the cultural men who are there in the village actually trying to block things? Yeah.
Thank you, dear viewer. I want to thank AFOTECH Television very, very much for having this time for us. I want to say like this. You, the youth, the person who want to get into marriage, I want to tell you, you're a child of God. God loves you. He will never forsake you. You will be there and He will be for you. Yeah. As a child of light, bring everything into the hands of God and walk like a child of light. One. As a child of light, you cannot just want to compare things the way the worldly people do their things. Worldly people do their things to show up. You go to your father-in-law, go to visit be introduced to the lady's parents, and they speak out what is that in you. Yeah. Speak it out. It will not be these people, but it will be God helping you in the move of all of these things. Why complaints have come, people are entering to dates and marriage are not taking the good direction, is because we want to copy the habit of the world. We will not, with that one, will not grow. And will not be a child of light. Be a child of light, take everything into the hands of God in prayer, and the people will help you. And the way they will help you is not to show up. Even somebody will say, my dear, my brother, I have one goat. This one can, after, the real wedding doesn't take even 40 minutes. It is something less than 15 minutes, if I can remember very well. I've ever been going to weddings. But this wedding can be done best when you have bring everything out. Yeah. Cutting your coat according to your size is very scriptural. Yeah. Know what you're doing. Yeah. And don't ever think that because you have taken this direction, you'll be laughed. Yes, people will laugh at you, but you'll have the best family. You'll have the best home to be. You'll have good children because the person, the pillar, the foundation of your family is based on God. It is Jesus who is taking control of your family. So don't ever think that without introduction, if your friend with whom you are supposed to enter into marriage is just speaking of this one, if I don't do like this, my friend, you are not building your family for your friends. You are building for yourself. Take everything that you have, bring it together, know your husband, let your husband know you. If your friend's party was the expensive one and you don't have money, please and please know whom you are serving. Your God will give for you. And instead of having the best expensive introduction party, you have the best expensive family. I'm not saying the expensiveness of the families. I'm not talking of monetary. Yes, people should your family should be the one speaking to people, even if you give one cow. I can
provided there is peace.
Provided there is peace. You know each other. You have some money in the bank. And when people were spending 7 million for you, you were eating osobi. When they will be in need of money, you will even be the ones helping them. Don't ever quit. Don't hurry for things. These things will come and pass. But your family is not here to come and pass. Parties, there are still greater and bigger things after paying your children to school. Your children will have a very big party for you if you didn't wait. Before investing this money in the lives of your children, in other businesses, your children will be the one helping you to do this expensive thing that you didn't do. Because you're supposed to do by yourself, but because now you have taken our advice and you are getting us career, you will have the best family. And that's
Solomon, your last word to the viewer. We are time bad.
Dear viewer, I'm grateful to you. Continue to watch AFOTECH television. You will have a lot of things. We'll continue to bring for you many things. I'm grateful to God for having this TV in our home. There are many things. And if you have something good that you wanted to tell to your people, the numbers are going here on the screen. Please and please, we love you. We love you. Goodbye.
This is Family Show with me, Papa Godfrey, your host, and one and only brother, that is Solomon, the prodigal son. It has been a nice time with you in the studios of AFOTECH Television, and time was not actually enough for us to elaborate all these things, how to exhaust. But next time is better. Catch us next time, same program, same channel, that is AFOTECH Television. Please go to our YouTube channel, run there, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are not left outside for any other interesting programs that may come your way here on AFOTECH Television. My name is Papa Godfrey. It has been a very wonderful time with you. Thank you. Shalom.
Ninatamani roho za Bwana, roho saba zile za Mungu, uzichochee ndani yangu ili nikutumikie. Yule roho wa ushauri na yule roho wako wa hekima, yule roho wa ufahamu, chochea ndani yangu. Yule roho wako wa maarifa, yule roho wa kumcha Mungu, yule roho wako wa uweza, chochea ndani yangu. Kwa maana roho wako Mungu wangu anazijua siri zako, yeye ni kiongozi mwema, mjaze ndani yangu.
Unijaze, unijaze Mungu wangu, unijaze, unijaze roho wako, unijaze, unijaze Mungu wangu,
Unijaze Bwana,
unijaze, unijaze roho wako, unijaze, unijaze Mungu wangu, unijaze, unijaze roho,
bila wewe siwezi. Unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana,
unijaze
Yesu,
unijaze roho wako.
Mjaze roho wako ndani yangu, asipungue ndani yangu. Akipungua ndani yangu, adui atanimaliza. Ukinijaza roho wako Bwana, nitayashinda ya dunia hii. Maovu yote ya ulimwengu ni lazima nitayashinda. Roho wa Mungu mtakatifu, usitoweke ndani yangu. Ukitoweka ndani yangu, siwezi songa mbele. Bila Roho wako Mungu wangu, itazidiwa nguvu na maadui. Huduma yako bila wewe, hatuwezi songa mbele. Unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana,
unijaze Roho,
bila wewe siwezi.
Unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana,
unijaze Roho,
unijaze Bwana, unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana,
unijaze Roho,
bila wewe siwezi. Unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana, unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Roho wako. Unijaze Mungu wangu, unijaze, unijaze Roho wako, unijaze, unijaze Mungu wangu, unijaze, unijaze Roho wako,
unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana,
unijaze, unijaze Roho,
bila wewe siwezi. Unijaze Yesu,
unijaze Mungu wangu,
unijaze Bwana,
unijaze
Yesu,
unijaze Roho wako.